Good morning, everyone. Welcome to It Is What It Is. Um, I feel like lately, doing these videos is like what I'm doing to try to calm myself down when I'm not okay. I feel not okay way too often. So I just I just feel like a complete and total failure. I feel like no matter what I do, it's not good enough. I I had dreams last night. Didn't sleep very well, and my brother was in them. I miss him so much. And then this morning, I just can't get myself together. And we got 30 inches of snow, 2 feet, 24, 25, I don't know what our final number was, but we got a lot of snow here. And I also haven't made any videos recently because I have some tooth stuff going on, and I've been in a lot of pain, and I'm on antibiotics, and I haven't felt well. And right here, what you're looking at is PMDD at its finest. Can you see it? Can you see how fun this is? Um, my I use the NuvaRing for birth control, and I have to be on birth control because I have PCOS, which is polycystic ovary syndrome. So the ring, I've been on the ring for a really long time because it's the best hormonal birth control for me because of my PMDD and my PCOS. So I take my ring out on Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday. So today is Monday. So this is right point on. I've been tracking it for a very long time. I got diagnosed with the PMDD very early on my journey. And so, it's PMS times 50 million thousand times worse. Everything. Seriously, John just said that he was gonna drive me into the office because he didn't want the Burpee on the road. That's not even true. He was gonna drive me in the office because I asked him to because I'm scared to drive in the snow. And it's just little things like that. I don't understand. I don't understand. It makes me feel like the Burpee's more important than me. Come on now, I know that's not true. And I throw him, I break up the DBT skills that I've been learning, and I check the facts, and I know that's not true. But now I'm snowballing and racing. So many things are going through my head. And unfortunately, the thought that I'd be better off not here is going through my head too. And that's also taboo to even say out loud. But I do. I have to say I can't keep it all in here anymore because it's becoming too much. I'm finally at a point in my life where I've removed all the toxic. I'm finally in a safe zone. And I cannot allow my core beliefs and what I'm used to doing to continue. But I legit don't know how. This is what we talked about. So this right now is a shout out to all my peeps in the program. I miss you guys. Excuse me for my grossness, but it is what it is, right, guys? It fucking is. I mean, it is what it is. Um, the snowball effect. So, my mind is racing like a million miles a minute right now. It's racing with so many things. Like, so many things. It's hard to slow it down. And we talk about in the program how when we're in the moment of distress, like, how in the world do we find our wise mind? How in the world do I go from this to what my DBT skills have taught me? That it's hard. And I want you guys to know you're not alone and that I'm just struggling. I'm struggling. Even being self aware and knowing what's going on doesn't change all these feelings I'm having. The feelings are crazy. It brings me back to everything. Just everything. My brother is just always popping into my dreams. And I just miss him so much. Just everything that surrounds my brother and taking care of him and my parents and me stop talking to them and just all the awful stuff. I don't know how to make it stop. So I'm gonna just try to pull myself together. Um, so I'm sitting here. I've mentioned a million times that self-talk is one of the ways that I try to calm myself down. So now I am gonna sit here. I'm gonna try some of my breathing exercises. And I'm trying to remind myself that this is just a moment and it will pass. And that I'm gonna continue to challenge my negative thoughts I'm having. The biggest, loudest one in my head right now is "you are a failure." Screaming as loud as it possibly can. You failed. You didn't make it to the office. You weren't good enough to get up and get out of the house. Fail, fail, fail. You're a failure. So we're gonna work with that one. So let's check the facts. Am I really a failure? I mean, I feel like one, like terribly. But am I really? I was honest. Um, I tried. I got dressed. I put a bra on, guys. I I like. It's like see, this is. Then I get stuck, and then I stop because I don't know what to do because they're swimming because everything is going so quickly in my head that I don't know how to like pinpoint something. And usually I just start crying harder or more, get more frustrated, but I'm really trying right now. with you guys, because this is just kind of working for me. To try to bring myself back. Um, remind myself that everything's okay, that nobody's mad at me, that I didn't do anything wrong. It's so hard because it's like, as I'm going through this healing process, I'm realizing that oh my goodness, almost on a daily basis. Like, my childhood was one thing. We have my childhood, and then we have the 20 years after my childhood, and then we have now, which is hopefully going to be better than all of. I don't know why the dreams keep happening. I don't know why the anxiety is still so high. I've genuinely been working on things. But last week, it's been really, I don't know, it's just been a week. Um, my antibiotics just really mess up my stomach, so I just haven't been feeling well, so that's been making me feel like I'm not good enough. I haven't done the dishes, and I finally started to work on some of them yesterday, and they're just in such a bad spot, and it's just so crazy for me. It's like, why? I mean, I know why. I know the trauma behind the dishes and my mom and why, but it's like, I know, okay, and then like it hits a certain point where they get too piled high, and then like I just ignore them. Like, no, I can't handle all those. I can't handle this. It took me an hour just to organize, sort, and soak my dishes yesterday. It's like not right. It just I should just be able to do dishes every day, and I just can't. So I feel like a failure there, and then I feel like a failure because I feel like this isn't okay, and that I'm doing something wrong, and that I'm not strong enough, and that, oh, just all these things that, I mean, maybe in the moment they're true, but at the end of the day, they're not. I don't think. I don't know. Tough one that's going through my head right now is one of the last communications I had with my mom. She said, she was happy and that now I'm someone else's problem. And that's sort of what I feel like right now. It's like I'm someone else's problem because I can't get my stuff together. At the same time, I know I'm better than I was before, just a year ago. So I just have to keep trucking and keep going. But it's like this make it really difficult. And I'm alone and I don't know how to always get myself to where I need to be. So when I'm like this, it turns into either working myself through it and plowing through some dishes or going back to bed, just sleeping it off. And I'll tell you what, going back to bed and sleeping it off sounds great. But I wake up feeling like even more of a failure when that happens. So at this point, it is what it is. I had a bad morning. I'm having a bad morning. I didn't make it to the office. It's already past office time. I have to accept it is what it is. Whether I failed, whether I didn't fail, it doesn't matter anymore. It is what it is. I'm not going. So what can I do now to calm myself down? And what can Leanna do to make myself feel better about being a failure? Unfortunately, the only answer I have right now that I can think of is that I need to finish the dishes and I need to clean my kitchen. And that's the only thing that's going to make me feel better because it has such a mental hold on my head and where I should be doing what I should be doing or shouldn't be doing. Or I'm going to get in trouble or just all of these negative things. So the Barbie is not more important than me. My mind is just making me feel that way because of the things that John said that he didn't mean and he apologized for, and it was absolutely more about how my brain interprets the things that he says and my core beliefs, and the instantaneous way I react because of the trauma and the situations I lived in for so long. And breaking those habits right now feels impossible, but I know it's not because I've already broke a few. I just know it's gonna take time. It's really weird because, I'm a super patient person. Super duper duper patient. Great with kids. Super patient. But when it comes to stuff like this, I have no patience whatsoever. I just want it now. I just want to feel better now. It's been 40 years. I'm 43 years old. I'm not gonna have kids. My parents are what I need them to be. Both of my nanas have passed away. Now my brother's gone too. And it just is what it is. So, I'm not really sure what I'm doing here, guys. I guess I'm just trying to be vulnerable and open to you guys. So, um, it's just real. It's all real. This is real. I just want people to know the mental illness is real. PTSD, anxiety, depression, PMDD, OCD, all the things, they're real. And the just get over it and the just do this and then just do that and it'll work out and this and that. It doesn't work like that. Because God knows I wish it would. Because, I haven't spoke to my parents in almost 4 years. With the exception of when my brother passed away and I had to have contact with them to tell them. 4 years later, and I'm still sitting here, and I'm still reeling over freaking stuff that they did to me and the way they made me feel. It makes me mad. I'm not bad. I'm better than that. I'm better than my dreams. I'm better than this panic attack I'm having, right, guys? Right? Right? There's gonna be a point where all the right balances come together and I can get through this stuff without breaking down. Right? I believe it, or I wouldn't still be here. um, it's tempting to want to run away. The not wanting to be here thing is a very different thing in my head. For story time, later's reasons. But I'll tell you, I just want to like run away. Just under a rock, not even my blanket. In bed, I like want to run away. Where like there's no people, no one's talking to me. And then I'm like, no, I don't. I really don't. No, I don't. So it's just back and forth in my head. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Yes, you are. No, you're not. Da 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 da. Um, all I know at this point is that I'm gonna keep fighting. There's nothing else to do except to keep fighting and to keep doing whatever it is I have to do. And sometimes I don't even know what that is, but I am continuing to find out, and I'm gonna fight this because I deserve it. Not a failure. I I do good things, and I'm a good person. I'm not my trauma. I'm not what they made me believe. I'm so much more. So sorry for this whole blubbery mess. I'm not entirely sure where I was going with it or where I'm going with it now. But at this point, I'm going to continue breathing. I'm going to continue talking to myself and reminding myself that the things in my mind are telling me are not true. Um, I am going to try to work on my dishes because that for me is what will make me feel better, and this is going to be different for everybody else. Everybody, whatever it is that you gotta ask yourself, and you gotta say yourself, what's gonna help me calm down? Is it gonna be coloring? Is it gonna be reading? Is it gonna be playing a game? Today for me, it just happens to be the dishes because it's adding such extra anxiety to my already hormonal PMDD, anxiety, bad dreamed out mess of thoughts. Um, but listen, if you guys watched this whole video, thank you. Thank you for being there for me because I feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm reaching out to you guys whenever I'm like this. I'm just talking because I don't know what else to do. Um, and it's these moments that we need each other most. So, it is what it is. And it's gonna be okay. So, everybody, if you woke up like this and you're still like this and you put socks on and you got up and you did what you had to do, took care of those animals and put your socks on your feet, and where if you live near me, then there's snow involved. So I'm proud of you and it's so cold. So it's so cold. So if you guys got out and had to move any kind of snow, you did anything that you didn't think you were gonna do, I'm proud of you. And we're gonna heal together. We're just gonna keep trucking. Just keep trucking. Let's just keep doing this. Okay, through the tears, through the mess, through it all, this is it. This is me raw. This is Leanna. I'm not gonna change who I am. I go through these things are real, and I need the whole world to know that they're not alone, and that this is a normal way to react to stuff when you have gone through the things that I've gone through. So I'm proud of you. Keep trucking until next time. Peace out, friends.